Welcome back to Auto Rev Now, where elegance meets horsepower and engineering turns into emotion. Today, we step into the world of pure automotive theater. This isn't just any convertible Grand Tour, it's the 2025 Aston Martin Vanquish Volante, Britain's refined but ferocious answer to the Ferrari 1-cylindry Spider. And make no mistake, this isn't just about heritage, it's about rewriting the rules of open-top performance with British poise and raw, unfiltered power. At first glance, the Vanquish Volante embodies everything we expect from an Aston Martin. Long, sculpted lines, an effortlessly sophisticated silhouette, and a stance that whispers luxury but screams performance. But underneath the tailored suit lies a beast. A 5.2-liter twin-turbo V12 capable of unleashing 835 metric horsepower and a brutal 1,000 Nm of torque. It's not just fast, it's unapologetically violent. When that engine clears its throat, you don't just hear it. You feel it in your bones, in your soul, in the way time seems to bend around you. Unlike many of its rivals who've moved toward hybridization and turbo for efficiency, the Vanquish Volante takes the old-school route and dials it up to 11. This car isn't trying to be quiet, green, or humble. It's here to remind us why we fell in love with combustion in the first place. With reinforced block architecture, reworked heads, faster spooling turbos, and a temporary overboost function, this V12 doesn't just perform, it delivers a spiritual experience. Drop the top and the drama intensifies. Even at idle, the engine growls with a refined menace. Stamp the throttle, and the Volante lunges forward with the kind of aggression that would make even the most seasoned driver flinch. 0 to 100 km/h? A mere 3.4 seconds. Top speed? A blistering 345 km/h. But numbers only tell half the story. The way this car builds speed, the way it feels alive beneath you, elevates it beyond stats. This is not transportation, it's a statement. And what about the corners? This 1,880 kilograms Grand Tourer isn't a featherweight, but thanks to almost perfect weight distribution, stiffer anti-roll bars, carbon reinforcements, and lightning-quick electronic diff engagement, it handles with grace. It's not nervous or twitchy, it flows. Think waltz, not sprint. Every movement feels calculated, composed, confident. You can feel the road, not just through the steering, but through the car itself. It's a living, breathing machine that dances, not just drives. Aston Martin has retuned the Bilstein adaptive dampers for a more involved experience without sacrificing comfort. Whether in GT mode for a long highway cruise or dialed into Sport Plus for aggressive backroad blitzing, the Vanquish adapts with near telepathic precision. The ride is firm but forgiving, the steering light, accurate, alive. There's none of the artificial weight you often find in rivals. This is mechanical feedback at its best. Inside, luxury continues. A redesigned digital cockpit, touchscreen, climate control, Apple CarPlay Ultra support, and a bespoke trim layout that whispers British craftsmanship. The boot, while modest at 219 liters with the roof up, is enough for a weekend getaway. But let's be honest, dude, don't buy this car for cargo space. You buy it for the feeling of slicing through mountain air with that glorious V12 howling behind you and the stars overhead. And that feeling doesn't come cheap. Starting at 417,000 euros, the Volante costs 31,000 euros more than the coupe. But value isn't always measured in euros. Sometimes it's measured in goosebumps, in the sideways glance of envy from a fellow driver, or in that singular moment when you push past 6,000 revolutions per minute and forget everything else exists. In a world leaning towards silence, electricity, and algorithmic perfection, the 2025 Aston Martin Vanquish Volante is a glorious, noisy, soulful rebellion. It's a car that reminds us of what driving used to be and what it still can be. This isn't just Aston Martin at its best, it's Grand Touring, reimagined. Thanks for joining us on this drive into decadence. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more supercar reviews that speak to the heart as much as the horsepower. Until next time, Keep your revs high and your standards higher. This is Auto Rev Now, signing off.